Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for looking at my video. What I got here for you is a Ghostbusters 2 style proton pack. I built this myself. This is a fiberglass shell. You've got resin, you've got aluminum detail pieces, you've also got real vintage parts. What we got going on is all your clippered fittings, the straights, the 90s, the square fitting up here, which is GB1 correct. Those are all real Clippard brand, not replicas. I've got Generation 2 legless elbows. They're not resin castings. They're not modified SMCs. They're the real deal. Legless Generation 2. That was correct to the second Ghostbusters film. The whole overall idea of this pack is that at one time it was a Ghostbusters 1 hero pack, but it was converted to be Ghostbusters 2. So you got a resin clippered valve here. It's got a real clippered label on it, so it does pull the part off real good. The bellow is a vintage thermostat that I modified. It's got the right brass color. It's got the right amount of fins, and it also has the right shape of fins. You'll see other packs on eBay that'll have a modified thermostat as well, but they're too big or they don't have enough fins or whatnot. This is the real deal. I matched up to a real GB1 bellow that I personally own. You have your booster tube here is made of aluminum, just like they were in Ghostbusters 1. Ribbon cable clamp is aluminum as well. All the hardware is real. All these parts are mounted to the shell with threaded inserts and bolts. That way, if you ever decide that you want to convert to, say, aluminum parts instead of the resin, all you gotta do is unscrew it. There's no drilling out rivets, there's none of that. Talking about real parts, some of the other real stuff that we have is a real black crank knob. It's not a casting. It's not a painted one. It's nothing that. It's a real vintage black crank knob. The resistors on the ion arm, they're real as well. You have a Sage here. You have a PH25, and it has no disc, which is also GB1 correct. And then there's also the little Dale resistor on this side as well. The parts that you see, the beamline and filler tube, injector tubes, HGA, all that, was cast from aluminum hero parts that I made myself. So I own the molds. It's not PVC with hot glue. It's not a recast of someone else's stuff. This is my own stuff. One thing is I'm on GB Fans. If you buy this pack, I'm around. You can find me. I go by JoeLuna33. I'm not hiding. I will be around. The labels you see on the pack here are aluminum. These were made from the most correct art you can find. A couple of these were redrawn specifically for my run of labels to match the screen-used labels that were seen on either the Egon pack that was sold by Profiles in History, or I actually got to handle a screen-used HGA label. They're all made out of aluminum. They have adhesive backs. There's no double-sided tape. There's no nothing. It's the aluminum. You peel the backing off, stick it on the pack. It's good to go. Not going to come off. It'll peel paint before it comes off. The other labels are high-quality vinyl. So they'll take a hit. They'll take some weather. They're going to last. You got the one here on the Unfilter, the one on the PPD, the one here on the side. There's one on the back of the motherboard, the Big Danger one. There's one right here by the legless elbow, and there's one over here where the tubing goes in off of the injector tubes. Next thing we'll take a look at is the thrower. So this thrower is from myself and a friend. We built this together. We call it 107 Studios. It's a fiberglass gun body, and then the front handle and the rear handle are aluminum. So you get that nice weighted feel. And you also, like up here on your tip converter, you'll see that it is actually aluminum. It's not a painted piece of silver or painted piece of plastic. Other aluminum things you're going to get is the GB fan's trigger tip. There's the V-hook there, no Dixie cup bracket here. All the details pieces you see on the gun are resin. Real Nycoil banjos, real tubing once again. One thing that you'll see on this gun that you won't see on most eBay guns are real hat lights. There's only one way to get those, and that's be part of the GB community. Another thing, real Arco electric lights, no clip lights. Got your green tube, heat sink casting right here. GB1 correct with the pointed fins, not the rounded fins. Once again, like the pack, a resin clippered valve. GB fans, dry rub transfers here, intensify, activate, the square, the bird. Everything else is the high quality vinyl. There is a light kit in this pack. It's a Jupiter light kit. I've done a couple of modifications myself to make this a little more accurate or to my own standards. So flick it on just like in the movie, activate, and everything gets going. Got your bar graph scrolling, Arco blinking, slow blow on, that hat light on steady, and then I added in the orange hat light. That's not 100% movie correct. They were on a button and they lit up when the flash bulb was burnt out or something like that, but this way it looks cool. I don't like having the light up there and not be illuminated. So press the fire button, you get your bar graph animation, and I don't know if you can see that in the video, but the tip does light up. So that's it for the gun. Like I said, aluminum handles, very nice. The barrel does not rotate, as I was going for more of a GB2 theme. These gun kits can be purchased separately, and we normally do have the rotating handle. But like I said, for this one, I chose not to. Just personal preference on this one. So there's the danger label I was telling you about. It's hard to see. LC2 frame, double padding, LC2 straps, and a GB2 correct buckle. These are getting harder and harder to find because this plastic is very fragile and it breaks. I was able to source a bunch of them, so I've got them in stock at all times. The pack lights are powered by simply a 9-volt battery. I chose to go with that because they're more accessible, and if you're at a convention and for some reason if you got a rechargeable, and say you forgot to charge your batteries last night, you know, you were there all day Friday, forgot to plug your pack in when you went to bed, so now your lights are dead on Saturday. So what I did was I installed this little battery door here. Pull this up, door opens, pull the battery out. Simple. This is going to be one of the best packs you're going to find on eBay. Built by a fan for hopefully another fan, not built by some prop shop trying to make money off of us fans of the movie. This was built the way I would build my own pack. I would be proud to own this pack. I just already have my own and don't have a spot for this one at the moment. So you can have this pack, or maybe you don't have the money to buy this right now. I'm also up for doing pack commissions. Maybe the price of this one is a little bit much, and you're looking for something a little more affordable. Well, you can contact me via message, and we can talk about that. Otherwise, this one is the one that is in this ad. It's ready to be boxed up. There's no 14-day waiting period for me to build it. There's nothing like that. So yeah, I think that's about it.